Ursu's story begins on a cold, rainy day, the kind of day when most dogs would be curled up inside a warm home. Instead, he lay alone on the wet forest ground, shivering and barely able to move. His once bright eyes looked tired and confused, as if he couldn't understand why his life had changed so suddenly. This loyal dog had always greeted his owner with a wagging tail, never expecting that one day, the person he trusted most would abandon him deep in the forest and leave him to die. The rain kept falling, soaking through his thin fur. Pain in his abdomen made even the smallest movement difficult. Ursu didn't know what he had done wrong, and with every minute that passed, he grew weaker. But even in that moment of fear and loneliness, he still tried to call out for help. His barks were faint and broken, yet they traveled far enough to reach exactly the right people. A kind-hearted couple happened to be walking through the forest that evening. As they listened to the sound of the rain hitting the leaves, they heard something else, a weak cry coming from the mud. Following the sound, they found Ursu lying there, cold, shaking, and barely conscious. His body was thin, and he could hardly lift his head. They knew instantly that he needed help. Gently, they wrapped him in a blanket and rushed him to the vet clinic, hoping they had reached him in time. At the clinic, the vet examined him carefully. Ursu had liquid in his abdominal cavity and was extremely skinny. His condition was critical, and without urgent care, he wouldn't survive. The couple could only hope and pray as they left him in the hands of the veterinary team. Ursu now faced a long and difficult road to recovery, but he wasn't alone anymore. The following weeks were filled with treatment and constant monitoring. The vet and his staff worked tirelessly to stabilize him. Medication was given regularly, and nutritious food was offered gently, in small amounts, to help his frail body regain strength. Ursu spent his days resting, slowly responding to the care he was receiving. His improvement came little by little, first a bit more energy, then the ability to stand, and eventually a healthier appetite. As more time passed, the change in Ursu became noticeable. His body began to fill out, his eyes looked brighter, and the weakness that once controlled his every movement started to fade. Step by step, he fought his way back to life. Every small victory mattered. One extra bite of food, one longer nap, one moment where his tail moved just a little. Eventually, the day came when the vet declared that Ursu was strong enough to leave the clinic. The couple who had saved him returned, ready to take him home. From the moment he stepped into their house, his life transformed. Instead of cold rain and fear, he now had a warm bed, soft blankets, and people who cared deeply for him. The love and attention he received helped him heal emotionally, not just physically. Under their care, Ursu blossomed. The once abandoned dog slowly learned how to trust again. He enjoyed gentle touches, looked forward to meals, and rested peacefully without fear. His body continued to grow stronger, and his spirit brightened with every passing day. The couple treated him with a kindness he had never known before, giving him a chance to feel safe and valued. Ursu's journey is a reminder of how powerful compassion can be. Even after being abandoned and left to die, he survived because two strangers chose not to ignore him. His story shows the strength animals carry within them and how deeply they can respond to love once given the chance. It also reminds us that there are many animals still suffering, waiting for someone to notice them and care. Today, Ursu lives in a home where he is loved and protected. He no longer wonders what he did wrong or why he was left behind. Instead, he spends his days surrounded by warmth, comfort, and people who cherish him. His transformation from a helpless dog in the rain to a healthy and happy companion is proof that care and kindness truly save lives. If Ursu's story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing this helps more animals find love.